Masks suffocate you, messenger RNA rewrites your DNA, and vaccines risk your fertility. Millions still believe these claims. But real trials, like the Bangladesh mask study, found a 12% drop in illness. And messenger RNA never touches your genes. Why do medical myths outpace science, and who benefits from confusion? If you think you know fact from fiction, you might want to pause, because the reality is far stranger than the headlines. Let us put these COVID-19 myths to the test. Breathing through a mask can feel strange at first. The sensation of warm air, the tug against your cheeks, even a hint of stuffiness. These are real experiences. But discomfort isn't the same as danger. Oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules are so tiny that they slip through mask fibers with ease, moving in and out as you breathe. The gaps in a surgical mask are thousands of times larger than a gas molecule, yet small enough to block virus-laden droplets. That is why healthcare workers wear masks for 12-hour shifts without any drop in blood oxygen. In a study of over 340,000 people in Bangladesh, surgical masks cut symptomatic COVID cases by 12%, and no one suffered from oxygen deprivation or carbon dioxide poisoning. Pulse oximeters show normal readings even after hours of wear. If you feel short of breath, it is usually heat or anxiety. Adjusting the fit or taking a break can help. The science is clear. Masks protect without trapping dangerous gases. Now shift to the microscopic world inside your cells. mRNA vaccines deliver a set of instructions, like a recipe card, that never enters the cell's nucleus where your DNA lives. Instead, the mRNA floats in the cytoplasm, is read by ribosomes, and then quickly broken down, disappearing within hours. Billions of vaccine doses have been given, and not a single case of DNA alteration has been found. There is no mechanism for mRNA to rewrite your genetic code. The message is temporary, the protection lasts, and your DNA stays unchanged. Stories about vaccines causing infertility spread quickly, often fueled by fear rather than facts. Official statements from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists and the American Society for Reproductive Medicine are clear. No evidence links COVID-19 vaccines to infertility. Large studies have tracked pregnancy rates before and after vaccination, and they show no drop in conception. Surveillance systems such as the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, spelled VAERS, show no unusual patterns. The original rumor began with a petition to the European Medicines Agency, but follow-up research found no link between the vaccine and proteins involved in fertility or placental development. If someone brings this up, a calm question can go a long way. Which study are you referring to? What outcome did they actually measure? The idea of a microchip in the vaccine sounds like something out of a science fiction movie. But ingredient lists are public, reviewed by regulators, and contain no electronics. Vaccines contain mRNA, lipids, sugars, and salts. Physically, a standard vaccine needle is too narrow for even the smallest tracking chip. For context, the thinnest tracking chips are still over 1 millimeter wide, while vaccine needles are about half that diameter. There is simply no room for a chip to pass through. Claims that 5G mobile networks somehow cause COVID-19 ignore basic physics. Viruses are biological. They spread through contact and through the air, not by radio waves. 5G uses non-ionizing radiation, which means it does not have enough energy to damage cells or to carry a virus. COVID-19 outbreaks happened in countries without 5G networks, and the timing was a coincidence. When two big events happen at the same time, it is tempting to connect them, but that does not make it true. Fresh air isn't just a comfort, it's one of the most effective ways to cut the risk of catching COVID indoors. When you open a window or run a fan, you are not just moving air around, you are lowering the number of virus particles floating in the room. Scientists use carbon dioxide as a stand-in for exhaled breath. If carbon dioxide climbs above 1,000 parts per million, that is a sign the air is getting stale and risk is rising. Studies show that improving ventilation can slash transmission risk by half or more. Here is a simple plan. First, open windows or doors when you can. Even a few inches can make a difference. Second, meet outdoors if possible, or choose well-ventilated spaces. Third, use HEPA filters or portable air cleaners in rooms where people gather. These steps are backed by groups like ASHRAE and the CDC. Cleaner air means fewer chances for the virus to spread, and that is something you can control right now. Long COVID is now recognized by the World Health Organization as a real and complex medical condition, not just a collection of vague complaints. The official definition is clear: symptoms that last for at least 3 months after the initial infection, often with no other explanation. These symptoms can range from crushing fatigue and brain fog to heart palpitations, joint pain, and shortness of breath. What makes long COVID confusing is how differently it shows up in each person. No two cases look exactly alike. Some people recover fully in weeks, while others struggle for months or even years. Researchers estimate that 10 to 30% of people who get COVID-19 develop lingering symptoms. That means tens of millions worldwide. In the United States, the NIH has launched the Recover Initiative, enrolling over 50,000 participants to search for answers, biomarkers, causes, and treatments. Scientists are still piecing together why some people get long COVID and others do not. But the medical community agrees it is real. It is under active investigation, and if you are experiencing symptoms, seeking medical follow-up is important. False claims still travel faster than facts, yet evidence shapes real choices every day. In a world of viral myths, critical thinking is survival. Stay curious, challenge what you hear.